How does a drill work?
How does a drill work? You need me to be there, don't you?
I love it.
All right.
I don't think we're getting any TV today. Internet sucks.
That's fine. This will be a quicker one.
Okay. This is one that has been in the fridge for
good.
Months. Months.
But also like welcome to another episode of the American Beer Review Podcast.
Good times with good friends requires good beer. Lucky for us, we know how to pick all three.
We're a group of friends who grew up in the Pacific Northwest, giving us a jump start on our craft beer journey.
Join us today while Brian... I pride myself on not getting to know other people, so do not put that on me.
Alec. So the bananas up until like the 60s were an entirely different species of banana.
And Chad. It hit me like a wrecking ball.
Review some beer, talk about beer topics, and whatever else comes up. We invite you to pour yourself a drink and hang out with us. Didn't we do something else with... Oh, it was like the trolls or something. There was something else we did that was like gnome-like.
We did the... like folks out of New York, the Lord of the Rings themed ESB.
Okay. But
this one has been probably just kicking in the fridge.
And it's been featured I think it's been in a couple of Instagram posts.
There you go.
In background beers.
Background beers. Here's all the beers that I have left over.
Because I went through our episode list Discord and I know we've had this beer before.
Oh, yeah.
We've reviewed this.
Have we had
Chad's
something...
lost his mind.
Yeah.
He's just doubling up on beers.
It's been pulled out a couple times, and then we looked at, 9.5. Yikes.
Oh. Okay, well, there's a heads-upper right away.
This is Gnommegang. It's a Belgian... I don't think it's called an Imperial.
No, it's not called
but
Imperial
it's a Belgian blonde at 9.5% out from Ommegang Brewing.
Which aren't they also in New York?
Brewery Ommegang out of New York. It looked like my cursory research, they were found a bunch of...
Nice job.
Don't quote me on this, but from the About Us, it looked like a bunch of Belgian breweries came together and kind of founded...
Ommegang?
The origins of Ommegang.
And they try to trace their roots all the way back to the
1500s.
Of trace their roots.
Brewery. They're using recipes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they specialize in Belgian-style beers.
It's funny that you said some of that, because a lot of that was news to me, even though I feel like Brewery Ommegang is one that I know of. I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
But honestly, I know I see them around. I just don't know what I've had of theirs. I'm not sure, but
and this
I've always heard good things.
Yeah, and this is part of their OMG series. There's a couple beers in it. This debuted January this year. So
this one did?
Yeah.
Oh,
so we have been sitting on it for a little bit.
I think I've been sitting on it since the spring. It came in a Devore drop, but
I've had one
Ommegang.
This felt like
wow.
Now that we got our first frost and it's cold as shit outside, this felt like a good welcome to winter.
This is probably a decent style for that, if you're that kind of coming out of harvesty, into really cold.
Yeah.
Because it's still a Belgian style. It's still kind of gives you some bright flavors, gives you some interesting things going on, but you're getting a little booziness with it to kind of warm you up, because it is freaking freezing outside today.
It's real bad. And so they specialize in maybe you already said it, farm style.
I did not mention that, but yeah, they built out facilities. Here's our we built a big farmhouse,
Belgian,
yeah.
So that's what they're going after. So Gnommegang, like you said, at 9.5.
Is anybody gonna explain that it's Gnommegang?
I mean, you could spell it out.
You're not saying no.
No, Gnommegang. So it's a playoff there. Ommegang.
Or Gnommegang.
Or Gnommegang. Well, Ommegang is the brewery, so they just added a couple letters.
Maybe you're pronouncing it wrong.
And the can. Yeah, I could be, except for I'm not, because I did the research ahead of time. And
So it's covered in gnomes. On the can, let's see if it's the same thing. It is.
Yeah, throwback to our David the Gnome conversation.
And that's where I got so confused.
Yeah.
So,
that's probably also where I'm.
The website says a little magic and a lot of mischief. This time, the gnomes brought more than just yeast from their Belgian farmstead, Brasserie des Choux. While Coop and the gnomes were spicing things up at the brewery, our brewers were carefully fermenting signature fruity, spicy choux yeast to create the flavorful, unique blonde ale we all love. You'll enjoy the smooth drinkability, fruity aromas and flavors, and warming finish.
So this is also a collaboration.
Is it?
With, I'm just going to skip saying the name and say a brewery out of Belgium.
I stumbled through a couple of those.
Brasserie des Choux. Actually, that's actually not bad. I feel like I might have gotten pretty close on that one.
All right, well, nice. Check the tape and see what I came up with on that too, because that was the same one.
Did you say that in there? Oh, yeah. See, I stopped listening to you. When you go through those stories sometimes.
Usually.
No, you're right, yeah. So but that's interesting, that it's yeast from their Belgian farmstead, but they're also calling that, so then they must constantly be working together then? If it's Ommegang collabing with this brewery, but also saying, hey, we're using the yeast, so.
And also in some of their beers, they're using all locally sourced.
Local to New York or local
to New York, where they kind of are. They kind of do that farm to
Cooperstown.
Table. Yeah.
So if you want to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame,
also go check out tasty Belgian-style beverages.
Yeah, I found an old picture of a bottle of this one from years ago, and they've actually the original spelling only has one M in Gnommegang, so they've leaned more into the blending of the actual name.
Yeah,
doing that Ommegang.
Yep.
So very Belgian style aroma to it,
for sure.
The
kind of bubblegummy.
Yeah.
That classic kind of
Belgian styles you can get. I mean, so farmhouse ones usually tend to be a little lighter bodied. Like if you're in a Saison, you're going to be a 6% or under. But some of just the Belgian styles kind of are shockingly boozy at times. You don't even double or triple,
Triples,
those types of things. Yeah. But even just, I feel like a lot of times a blonde ale, even a Belgian style, is kind of oh God, I did not expect.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. I'm getting a little bit of pepper, but then I'm getting that alcohol twang at the end.
This is not deceptively boozy. You can tell this has got booze in it. And I was looking at their website. They have a quad.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They got.
You've never had one before?
No,
I think I've had a quad before. Well, you have quads, but they're different types.
Yeah, but quad ale, I
be a good one to try sometime.
Here, this is the only place that I would drink a triple.
Well, you do it in a taster.
That's okay. Yes.
Like at a flight.
Yeah, sure.
There is zero chance I expect that you're rolling. Also, I don't think they're going to serve it to you in a full pint. It's going to be like a 10 ouncer or something. Yeah. But there's zero chance that you're rolling in somewhere and we're like, yes, I will take your 10.5% beer in a 16 ounces, please.
Yeah.
Give me a stein of it. Can I get a liter of it?
Keep them coming.
Yeah. Yeah. What's my limit? I can have 3. Yeah. Give me 3 of these ones.
So what is their OMG series? Did anybody look into that?
It just kind of looked like they had this and another one.
So it's starting, maybe?
Yeah, because this debuted, the Gnommegang debuted January this year.
It must be this version then, though, because someone else checked in the one with the misspelling or the different spelling years ago. So I'm wondering if it's a new.
So the OMG right now. So it kind of looks like, if I'm making educated guess, they're having fun with these beers. These are beers outside of the
How dare you have fun with beer?
I know, outside of the year-round offerings.
Well, because their year-round offerings are very traditional.
Yes.
The styling is not This is a goofy, fun can, gnomes on it and colorful. You look at most of it. Most of theirs are in bottles, and they're very traditional Belgian-style ales.
Yeah, so from their website, not long ago, we concocted a fiendishly delicious New England IPA, a beer so good we just had to share. Neon Rainbows, we called it, our unicorn, an iridescent inspiration, breeding a taste for further adventures, compelling us to create the OMG series. So it's kind of their Skunk Works, but instead of some breweries would make like 100 different fancy beers, these guys are like, we've got our traditional, let's branch out in some ways that make sense. Obviously, a nice heavy Belgian ale. So they have the Neon Rainbows, New England style IPA, Gnommegang, the Blonde Ale, Dream Patch, a fruited sour.
I just saw that one on the list.
Cherry, blueberry, and raspberry. They got a hop water. Belgian-inspired hop water. That'd be a little interesting.
I wonder what...
with that ginger in there. Kind of give you that... Kind of mimic that.
A little bite.
Looks like All Hallows Treat.
Okay, Imperial that's the one I was just
peanut
looking
butter
at.
Stout. And then Everything Naughty. White
chocolate peanut butter cup is the All Hallows Treat.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That'd be perfect for this time of year.
I know.
Yeah, 7.5%.
And you got Everything Naughty. White chocolate Imperial Blonde Stout. Now that's interesting. I haven't had white chocolate in a beer. I've always had beers like this is dark chocolate. This is chocolatey, not white chocolate.
When you first said it,
white chocolate technically isn't chocolate.
When you first said it, I was just thinking like a white stout. But if they're using white chocolate, that would be a little different.
Imperial different flavor profile.
Imperial Blonde Stout.
Yeah, so a blonde stout. Yeah, that's same.
Yeah, same. Metal Legion, brewed in honor of
that's tasty.
Guild Wars, Frozen World, a double cold IPA, Melon Falls, Watermelon Kolsch, Keep It Crunchy, a granola
a double
stout.
IPA. That's a cold one.
They got the Neon Rainbows double IPA.
So these all still in the...
Yeah, this is all in the OMG. And then you got Hop State New York, a dry hopped IPA with New York State hops. So that is the entirety of their OMG series. And after having
this one,
oh, I like that can design.
I know that cool looking cans. I'm popping into Tavor and make sure I got alerts because that white chocolate stout is screaming at me. And if I can snag one of those peanut butter stouts, it'd be a nice little off season, but it'd be a nice little treat when we hit our days of only having 8 hours of sunshine.
If we're lucky.
When it's dark by 4:30.
Coming soon.
I really enjoy that one. It is... I do wonder about like a whole 16 ounces of it.
Might be a little much.
Because I think the key is because it is pretty drinkable. And to me, it's still like a smooth... It's Belgian. You're getting that kind of like funkiness. You're getting those things. But even though you guys talked about it tasting a little boozy, it's not overly to me. And I'm worried that I wouldn't treat it respectfully enough.
Okay.
I can't crush this. Like, not that I would. The flavor kind of, I think, slows you down a little bit. But I'd be a little bit worried about drinking a little too quick and all of a sudden being like... But it'd probably be like by the time you're on to your next beer that all of a sudden you're like, oh, what did I do?
It's when you get to your next one and somebody says, "Oh, hey, we got to go," or something, and you go, "Oh yeah," and you just slug the last half of your pint, then that's when you go, "Oh no!"
I just got hit with the 9.5%.
No, this is a great fall sipper.
Yeah, I think perfect. 16 ounces is a perfect like bring and split with someone.
Yeah,
like 22 ounces. You need more people.
Yeah.
I could sit with this for a while as long as I made sure. I wonder how the flavor profile would adjust as it kind of warms a bit.
That's what I was thinking.
But this one, like if you and a buddy are watching a game, like starting early on a Saturday, like at home, like this would be a good starter.
Yeah.
To like split that and then kind of slowly shift into your like light beer.
Because I was going to say filling. But it's not filling. It's more like palate filling.
It's a full mouthfeel flavor. Right. Like you're getting a lot of stuff to it.
Like I'm not taking 2 swigs of this in a row.
No. And that's I think what would be the thing that would keep you from slowing. Like it's not even like an IPA. You're not just treating it like that and taking a couple pulls real quick. This one is a little bit more of either smaller sips at a time, or you're taking one kind of pull and then kind of letting it sit.
Yep.
Yeah, super clean finish. And I think the UPS driver might be knocking on the door here shortly.
Why do you have
every time
while we were recording?
Every time.
I specifically told them not to deliver it today. I did. I was like, please deliver this on Monday.
Perfect.
But I'm not going to complain.
Well, it doesn't get you anywhere anyways.
Fucking Jeff Bezos.
Well, that part.
Get me my shit too early.
Fridging? Fridging. Seasonal. January would actually, like, coming out of winter would also be a really solid time for this.
So, like, when Chad actually brought it in the first time?
Yeah, like February. I do wonder about...
This was like an early spring pickup, if I remember.
Hey, we're still good.
Yeah.
Best by December.
There we go.
Yeah,
so still solid.
I figured we had a long enough time on it.
That was going to be my next wonder was, did we do anything by having it that long? Because an IPA sitting on it for that long
wouldn't do great.
Not
Belgians,
great.
Farm styles tend to do a little
bit better.
Yeah,
so
I was fingers crossed since it's not a very hop forward beverage.
Seasonal, like it'd be one that if they're around here and I see it, especially if it's like at a bottle shop where I can throw it in that like mixed 6-pack, and like each kind of holiday or each time it comes out, January, February, that I'm like, oh yeah, bing, put that in my cart and with the other kind of new arrivals, and then rotate it through in just my beer fridge.
And I think that's where I'm at too. Is it's a beer fridger, but it's not like a 6-pack beer fridger.
Yeah,
it's a mixed pack beer fridger. You throw one in, it's kind of a change of pace.
It's not because it's not one that I'm not drinking multiples of them in a day.
No.
And how many even multiples over like a few days would you be interested in it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like to me, it's a unique profile flavor flavor profile that, like, if anything, if somehow I had to buy only a 4-pack, that 4-pack's going to make it a little while. Yeah. And not, it's hard to say, like, there's no disrespect. It's just, it's not my, like.
Well, and then 9.5 also compounds that. Because you're not.
If it were less boozy, I wonder if it hits that rotation a little more.
Could be.
Because, I mean, not much of 9.5s are making my frequent rotation. And except for during the podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to echo you guys. This is a seasonal beer fridger. This would be I'd also think this would be a great, take a 4-pack to Thanksgiving or another holiday party where you're doing a share.
Yeah. Right. Because at first I was thinking like just a party, and that's a bit, a 4-pack of bringing that to a party would be a little tough.
Yeah.
But to like especially if it's a big gathering, to bring that 4-pack and you're kind of...
Here, have a taste of this.
Here, pour some out for those, Yeah, that one would be a little bit better there.
No, but overall, very tasty beer.
Very tasty. And I say it almost every episode. I'd be interested in see what other stuff they have. And the OMG series sounds really cool.
Yes.
So getting your hands on some of their other beers would be something I'd be interested in. Most of them probably end up beer fridgers just because of the novelty factor. Not their traditional ones, but the OMG series.
Yeah.
I don't need a white chocolate beer once a week. No. Or a peanut butter cup beer once a week.
No,
but it's nice to have.
Nice to have.
Yeah.
But having a spot in the beer fridge carved out for it would be.
Oh yeah, perfect. To have like whatever the next in the line is.
Yeah, this is one of those ones you buy. Like what I did, you buy it and
sit on it.
9 months later, oh yeah, this is still good. Better drink it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe let's not wait 9 months next time.
Yeah.
We could have moved some things around, but
we'll try.
We're not really good at planning.
What?
I didn't know we were recording today until somebody sent a text message yesterday.
Nice. Wait, seriously?
My wife knew.
Okay.
Because I said, I think I forgot to tell you we're recording tomorrow. She's like, no, you told me.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good.
You're cleared.
I did not remember. Anyway.
Well, that explains a lot.
Our glasses are empty. Hopefully yours are too. We'll catch you next time.
Oh, look at us. Nice little casual 20 minutes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. If you enjoyed what you just heard, like and subscribe, follow on social media at ABReview, and tell a friend. Send us any suggestions for beers to review, and we'll do our best to track them down and give them a taste.